How's it going? So I thought I would make a video about my camera setup that I'm running right now. It's been the camera view that you guys been seeing um, ever since the Harley videos, I guess, and sometime before that with the S1000. So right now, I can give you guys links to the parts that I've used, but it's not, I didn't buy the parts specifically one by one. It came with like a bundle and things like that, but I'll explain that later. So this helmet is an Icon Alliance Airmada, I believe. Maybe not an Alliance, but it's an Icon Airmada. It's a pretty sleek helmet, I think. It's one of the cheaper helmets I have. I have other helmets too, but it's just this is the helmet that has a flatter chin bar that will accommodate a adhesive that's curved. It doesn't quite do it, but it's the best shape that I could find. If you see there, so you get a when you buy the GoPro, it comes with a standard mount. It doesn't come with these mounts. I would say it doesn't come with these specific mounts here. These mounts here are three pieces. So you have the base that you get this base from the basic GoPro package. You get a curve and you get a flat one, and you have a mount that's basically just pointing up. It doesn't quite create this tilt here, so you have to buy a separate a separate accessories kit. It doesn't have to be GoPro. It just has to be, you know, this type of joints. So it's gonna be this joint here. If you can see this curved joint, that's one piece. That's a separate piece, and this small joint here, which is a separate piece. This could be more elegant. It's just what I have at the moment. It's very yeah. It doesn't have to be this complicated. So I'm using a one joint here and another joint here, and I have those pin locks on all of them. So, and as for the microphone cable, it's just the basic GoPro one. This is an expensive one. You don't have to buy the GoPro brand. It doesn't make any difference if you buy the cheaper one. But it's just at the time I have some, you know, I had some discounts and things like that, so I guess I chose this one. And the microphone that I'm using is basically just a basic, very, very basic laptop mic. It's attached to the back here. I curved the cable. You can see there's where it's attached, and it curves in. I'm just using a painter stay. I don't really care. It doesn't look sleek or anything at all, but because I only use this when I'm recording, so that's what it's looking like. The GoPro Hero 4, this is the black edition. The silver comes with the LCD in the back of it that you cannot remove, I think, on top of my head. That's why I chose the black edition, because the LCD will drain battery, and I can't have that. So, and what's the point if you're just gonna turn the LCD off? You know, what's the point of having the LCD in the first place? I don't need the LCD because on the 4, you can just connect to your computer, your phone via Wi-Fi, and that can be your viewfinder. So yeah, so that's the logic there. This is the microphone I bought. This is not exactly the same microphone, because these are only like $1 or $2 each. You can see this one is black and this one is like silver, so it's basically a different item, but it's still the same type. This is the type of microphone. I have a lot of these. I buy because I broke this. I'm actually on my second one, but it took a while to break, so it took months. So I just been riding in the rain, riding outside. You know, that's how I managed to ruin it. So I just have a lot of these in stock. So it's only like $1, so it's a pretty small investment compared to, you know, because of what I'm doing. So this is what it looks like. So that's basically what it is. It's very simple. So it's straight up, just goes inside my helmet. I've tried other more complicated setups, but I had one where it was a long wire. It's really nice sound quality, but the wiring is just, there's too much wiring going on. You have to tuck it in your jacket somehow, tuck it in your helmet, and do all sorts of things. But if you have this, it's just what you want to do when you're doing a camera vlogging and things like that. You want everything just contained in this space as much as possible. You just want to wear your helmet, turn on the camera, and not worry about anything else. yeah, it doesn't matter if it's not elegant because it does the job for me. So it doesn't get in the way of my face, my mouth, or anything like that. Also, it's directly to my mouth area, so you can hear me, but you can still hear the bike, as you can tell on the other videos. Yeah, so I bought so much accessories for this for the GoPro, and it's just I don't use all of them, but this is the ones I use. There's gonna be a mount that's more elegant than this, which is just one curve or something like that. It just goes in from the top, going down, straight down. I never got around to buying that one. This one works for me. The GoPro, the 4, comes with a skeleton case already. You don't have to worry about it. It comes with a open back and a closed back. Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty much the deal there. I haven't done anything much to this GoPro. I bought the memory. It was 64 gigs, and I bought extra batteries for it. It's not even anything special. I just bought a Smatry one, and it comes with a charge. This battery comes with its own charger and all that. I'll provide some links on the description of whatever's related to this setup, but I think that's the best view. It provides the best view for me, in my opinion, because it creates the illusion that the viewer is riding the bike instead of just watching somebody. Because if you put it here, a lot of vloggers do it here on the side. It looks weird. I don't know what you guys think, but it just looks weird. You can't really see what they're seeing as well as this. You know, it's more like you're in there in this view. I had another helmet where it's more into the top here. That one's also unnatural because the view is just so high. It looks like somebody's looking over your head, looking down. It's just you get more view if you're trying to view the scenery. It's best to put it up here, sure, because you get more perspective and nothing's in the way. It's just it's just not. I'm not a fan of it. So yeah, like I said, this helmet's just a cheap helmet. I'm thinking about buying a new one. These are all old. Both I have 2 helmets. I have an XD4, and this one is just the XD4 has it's a dirt bike style on the face that you cannot mount something on the front of it, and this is the only one. Yeah, I'm looking for a new helmet. These are all 3 years old. My other one's also 3 years old. Maybe I haven't decided, but I'm looking at the Shoei. I don't know how to say it. GT Air, because it comes with a visor. Because I ride at night also, and having a dark visor all the time is not really comfortable for me. I mean, I got used to it. It's just so far, I would prefer flexibility. The GT Air has a built-in sun visor, so you can just use it when you have to. That kind of stuff. I like it. It's just the Arai XD4 was expensive. I'm not so ready to buy another one. So that one was $430. This is like $200. So it's how much your head is worth. You know, I don't really care. 500, 400. If it's a helmet, buy the best one you think is the best for you. Because it will serve you. You know, it's for safety and all that. I've dropped both of these helmets, but not on on hard surfaces. It's just, yeah, it happens. Sometimes I'm carrying it, I dropped it. They withstand it, there's some scratch. You can see there's some scratches there. But it hasn't, I don't think the shell is compromised or in any way. I've replaced the liner on these, used it for a while. So yeah, if you have any questions about this, any other questions, if you have any other questions, it doesn't get in the way. I mean, if it kind of gets in the way of the what do you call this, the vents for the chin, but you still have air coming from all over the place for this helmet, so it doesn't really bother me. Comes in on the sides here, comes in from the bottom, from the top here, in the brow vents, yeah, foreheads, yeah. So it's this helmet doesn't, you don't notice that. So yeah, it has the pin lock for the visor. Yeah, so there's what it looks like. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't mean for this video to be long. It's pretty much self-explanatory. Oh, I would say this mount here, there's a 90-degree version of this. Yeah, like this whole setup, you can refine it further, but this is basically, I put this together. Like I want to start vlogging. I want to start recording some stuff, and this is the fastest I can do it. So, all right. So if you guys have any other questions or comments, just leave it on the box there. And yeah, I'll see you guys again next time.